Hello, welcome to Ms.Divinergy on TikTok. I'm here with your Cancer astrological read. There will be no cards because that's not needed for this. This is just information mostly. You can get your pen, your paper, something to drink, some chips, so you can see what's coming towards you for the month of September, okay? We have two eclipses this month, a lunar and a solar. Whenever we saw eclipses, even in the Bible or any mythological stories or whatever, they were like bad omens. It was warnings of things to come. I used to incorporate astrology in my readings before, like in 2019 when I started. But I'm feeling led to bring them back. But I'm going to make it a separate read so it doesn't make the other readings too long and heavy, okay? And also for people that, don't really care about astrology, all right? This is for the ones that want it. So when I run through these, there will be a quick summary for the ones that don't really know too much about astrology and just giving you a breakdown of what's to come. And then after that, I'll run through the specific dates and break it down just a little bit more. And then we will wrap that up at the end, summarize it, okay? If you want to have your actual general reading with cards and your love readings for each specific sign, you have to go to my YouTube. There's a link above, same name anyway, just type in Ms.Divinergy, okay? AKA Divine Energy. All right, so I'm not going to go through my usually, run-of-the-mill intro, so we're going to get with it. Also, you guys have to know, sorry, I hate my hair on my face. You guys have to know that we have different birth charts, and a lot of people, they always tell me, well, I don't think this is real because I look at my horoscope, and first of all, a sun sign, that's just where the hell the sun was when you were born. The moon was somewhere, Jupiter was somewhere, popular. Pluto was somewhere, Uranus was somewhere. Those could be in different signs. It could be Leo, Libra. It really goes in more in depth than what they show you guys. That's just a cookie cutter. Oh, I'm a sun sign. So, like, I'm a Libra. But I'm a Libra Scorpio cusper. I also have Venus in Libra. I also have Venus in Scorpio and Venus in Mercury in Scorpio. Sorry, I would swear it was Mercury retrograde because, baby, I can't talk. And with my chart, a full chart, I'm more Scorpio than Libra, even though Libra is my sun sign, my outer appearance, my personality and whatnot, But like I said, you have to have a birth chart done. So you can reach out to me and email me at Ms.Divinergy@gmail.com so we can see what all those placements actually are. And then you can look at the proper sign. You can look at your sun sign, but you might have more planets in Leo. So you would need to be looking at that too, okay? Just to let you guys know. I just hate it when they down us readers or astrologists and it's not real, but you just looked at the surface. That's like saying you want to ice skate and you just put on skates and you think you gonna be what the hell was her damn name, whatever the lady that ice skate or whatever, Nancy Kerrigan or whatever the hell, I don't know. I'm just saying anything at this point. But you know what I'm saying. Like, you got to really study it, watch it, know the ins and outs, know what kind of different skates there are and what type of, you need to know everything, all right? So don't just glaze over things and think you know it all, okay? And that's what I'm here for, all right? So, like I said, if I didn't say before, if you want your general or love readings, head over to my YouTube and those are over there. This is just astrology and chosen ones on this channel, all right? So let's get to it. I've yapped enough. So Cancer, what'll be going on for you? Also the eclipses, just generally, they can bring in illness, they can bring in natural disaster, they can bring in abrupt endings, okay? Even in a good way, like say if you were addicted to something, for like me, 25 years I've been smoking almost every day, multiple times a day, and one day I woke up a couple weeks ago and was like, you know what, I don't want to do that no more. You can wake up and be like, you know what, I don't want to be in that relationship no more. You know what, I don't want to work here no more, and just randomly quit. It's very abrupt, like tower energy, if you know the tarot, you know what the tower card is. Harsh endings or just endings that are quick. You won't have to go through a 12-step program and all that. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to do this no more, okay? So that's just generally, I have to put that out there. So Cancer, September is bringing you clarity, new beginnings, and karmic shifts, okay? The new moon on September 2nd will be in Virgo, and that opens the month with a reset in communication for you, learning and local networking. So some of you guys could be, going to school, in a training class, whatever the case is, or just networking with people. This is the time to start new projects, contracts, or training that will help you grow. Then on September 7th and 8th, the 7th going into the 8th, that's the lunar eclipse moon. Lunar is moon, okay? So if you didn't know the moons have eclipses, go research it, all right? They do. So the days between the 7th and the 8th, all right? Because we know it can get tricky because it's like, what day is it? Is it the 7th, that morning, or that night, So between the 7th and the 8th, that moon. Total lunar eclipse in Pisces. And so if you have Pisces in your chart, this can affect you a lot as well. It'll bring powerful endings in your ninth house of travel, education, and beliefs. A planned, perspective, or long distance situation may come to a close for you, okay? This eclipse clears space for you to expand in a direction that truly matches your spirit, all right? And like I said, eclipses just clear things out, you know. It can bring an uptick in deaths and all that too. Like last year we had the eclipse and everybody was on the line with their sunglasses, ooh and on. And then we had all those hurricanes coming in. Chicago had a tornado. We never had those, not in the inner city. I don't even know if the fires were around that time. Maybe the Hawaii. It was a lot going on because the energy carries out 6 months as well. So you could be starting these things now. Could have started like last month and they carry out like 6 months after the eclipse, just so you know. All right, it does not have to be on those exact dates, and 9 out of 10 it won't be, but could be. But it's just ushering the energy in. All right. Okay, so mid-month, Venus highlights your money and values, while the third quarter moon on September 18th encourages you to release hidden fears or limiting beliefs. Healing breakthroughs are possible as well. Like if you had sickness or something like that, you could figure out a way to navigate that, or holistically, or whatever. You might find a prescription that works well. It doesn't have to be that deep, but it could be as well. Now, the solar eclipse in Virgo on September 21st. This is with the sun eclipse. It marks a faded new beginning and contracts for you, learning and communication. A fresh opportunity may arrive suddenly, whether it's paperwork, a collaboration, or a chance to use your voice in a bigger way, Cancer. On September 22nd, Libra season begins, my birthday season. Shifting focus to home and family. You may want to beautify your space more, reconnect with loved ones you haven't talked to in a while, or focus on balance in your private life, okay, as in regards to health, maybe eating, exercise, you know, little things, getting rest, self-care, self-love. Now, by September 29th, the first quarter moon pushes you to act in your partnerships. And partnerships could be love, family, friends, whatever, whether personal or professional as well, and build momentum forward for you. Now, we're going to go to the specific date, so if you can get your pen and paper if you want to, or you can just favorite, save this video, make sure you follow as well, okay? So for general, we'll do general, love, and then career. We're going to run through it those 3 times in different aspects. So September 2nd, new moon in Virgo. That's your third house of communication, learning, and siblings. Fresh start in writing, speaking, networking, and daily routines for you. Great for studying, pitching new ideas, or beginning a new project. September 7th through the 8th, that total moon eclipse, lunar eclipse, will be a full moon in Pisces. Will be the 9th house of travel, beliefs, and expansion. Karmic release around travel, education, or spiritual beliefs. You may let go of outdated perspectives, legal matters, or plans that do not align with you. Could also bring in a sudden decision about school, certifications, or relocation. Now, September 14th, Venus will be activating your second house of money and values. So it'll be a focus that shifts to finances, budgeting, and knowing your worth in relationships and work, okay? So you won't be putting up with the bullshit. This job ain't paying enough. You can be going through this now. This person ain't giving what I need. Cut the fuck off, all right? September 18th, third quarter moon in Gemini will be your 12th house of secrets and healing. Okay, healing again, like it could be big emphasis around health for you guys. Time to release limiting habits. So say if it's health and you have something healthy going on, okay, health-wise, and it's like you need to cut something out or you need to do exercise or whatever, you will be pushed to do that, all right? You might be, say if you're one of those people, we got to live and die in LA anyway, that can change your mind, you know what I mean? It's like, okay, maybe I need to take my health seriously. Maybe it do matter, you know, it's that kind of energy, okay? So it'll be time to release limiting habits, secret worries, or fears that drain your energy. So you can stop, like I said, stop smoking, drinking, whatever. Stop letting toxic people in your life and run you ragged, all right? Healing and closure energy will be strong here, all right? So September 21st is that solar eclipse again. New moon in Virgo will be in your third house. Powerful new cycle in communication, contracts, or short trips. This eclipse may bring faded opportunities to study, sign important paperwork, launch projects, or begin collaborations. Now, September 22nd, Sun enters Libra, 4th house of home and family for you. Attention then will shift to your home life from connections and work and money and all that's going to shift to career. Property matters and family connections. Great for decorating, once again, moving or creating peace at home. September 29th, first quarter moon in Capricorn, 7th house of partnerships for you. Time to act on decisions about relationships or business partnerships. Build forward momentum with what was seeded at the solar eclipse, okay? Now, for love and relationships, that early month around September 2nd, communication can reset. Important talks may help you and your partner get on the same page, if you have one. Singles may meet someone through learning or local networking. And like I said, you have different planets and different charts, so it can affect everybody different. It's not to say that you're going to meet somebody, you know what I mean? So make sure you look into that. September 7th and 8th, that moon eclipse, lunar, could bring a shift in long distance relationships or in your belief about what love should look like. Okay, you might have had an idea, maybe say it was fairy tale love, and you're like, okay, let's be realistic. I ain't gonna find nobody perfect. Or it could be you didn't really believe in love, and now you really do. It's different for everyone. Karmic endings may occur in connections that no longer align with your truth or no longer align with your life. September 18th, quarter moon, let go of fears or illusions around love. Like you might be like, I ain't gonna never find nobody. Or like I said, that perfect love. You like, maybe I need to just find somebody that I can just vibe with and, build a happy life. It ain't that deep, Different for everyone, like I said before. Healing conversations are also possible around this time. That's September 21st, solar eclipse. A faded meeting or important conversation may spark a new chapter in love. Couples may renew commitments through honest talks as well. Now, going into the career and money sector, September 2nd, that new moon is perfect time to launch a project, start training, or pursue a contract. September 7th through 8th, that lunar eclipse may bring sudden closure around a publishing project, school plan, or international work opportunity. And some cancers may pivot direction in education or career path. You can go back to something in career. You can go to a whole different career, go back to a whole, you're just going to do a pivot. It might be a change in direction around this time, or you could be going through that now. September 14th, Venus boost, money matters improve, or you find new confidence in your skills. Especially with all this shifting of the energy of jobs and stuff. So maybe you take a higher pay raise, or it could just make you feel better at the job, okay? September 21st, solar eclipse, contracts, collaborations, and writing, speaking opportunities bring faded new work beginnings. And September 22nd, Libra season, focus on home business balance, especially for my work at homers. Working from home or family business ventures may thrive as well. September 29th, quarter moon, act on partnership opportunities. Don't let those people pass you by. They say hi, they cheese. Hey, you know what? Let me get your number. Don't be shy. Okay, Cancer? Y'all know y'all can be shy now. Collaborations, clients, or business partners can get activated as well. So, summary to wrap that up for you, Cancer. Summer. Okay, it could have been summer. September is about speaking your truth and aligning your voice with your destiny, okay? For you. I know you guys are very nurturing, very loving, and you really care about the people around you. And sometimes we can put them, I'm a Libra, so believe me, I know too. We can put people above ourselves, but we are not in the year of that. That's changing. The narcissistic energy where people just pulling on you and using you down and taking your kindness for weakness and your love for granted, that shit over with. There is a shift in the collective, okay? So the signs that are really loving and caring, or just in general, if you're loving and caring, that shit is not over with. You're going to still be that person, but you're going to know who to pour that shit into, because they will pour it back into you. All right? Okay. The lunar eclipse clears old beliefs, and the solar eclipse sets you on a faded new path for communication, contracts, and learning. By the end of the month, you'll feel clearer, you will feel more grounded, and ready to move forward with both heart and your mind in sync, especially when you clear out all that clutter of bullshit, people, places, and things. Okay, Cancer? That eclipse don't play around. Eclipse, they knew what they were saying. It clips its shit the hell out. All right? So that is your astrology read. I hope you guys enjoyed. Comment, like, share. Check out the YouTube, same name, or you can just link above. Follow, favorite, all that. All right? I love y'all, and I'll be back soon. Bye-bye.